Okay, so Valify. Valify was born out of out of the big mess at Ring, right? I mean, we all got scammed. Here at the team, we are all victims of what happened. Um, yeah, all exact. Yeah, all of us got to one degree or the other scammed, right? Some more and some others less, but we all got scammed, and yeah, we wanted to do something different, right? We said it actually just started with we joined the find the dev server, and yeah, we just wanted to find who was responsible for what had happened. And I don't know, I think a few of us just mentioned we wish there was something honest for once, right? In the DeFi space, there's like so much scam out there, right? And we said, yeah, let's do something honest, and yeah, why don't we just join? So we just added each other. We created a server, and we just thought, okay, how we could improve a system which was flawed, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how it
Yeah,
became.
we saw a lot of the issues that Ring and other Daas protocols have. So we were like, let's try to find the solution for all that. And it's actually been like we started with 60 members, and that was like 13 days ago, and now we're at almost 3K members. So
Remember those
Yeah,
days?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot calmer back there back then, but this is
yeah,
incredible, and I'm really thankful for the people being here and just being supportive. We don't really need any negativity right now. We're just trying to do something good for the community. This is a community project after all, so you guys will get a lot of your voice will be heard and will be taken into account because that's what we wanted to create. So yeah.
100%. Yeah. We even the team itself, right? All of us are okay to do. I mean, we all have either jobs or our own businesses. Me personally, I'm running two businesses, and yeah, we
Same.
just came together because we wanted to do something honest, right? And yeah, that was the core value. It had to be transparent, it had to be honest, and sustainable. And we said
Yeah.
we started off by saying we're not going to promise like thousands percentages of ROI and anything like that. We're going to be honest from the start, and let's make something sustainable that we ourselves can invest in. We should be proud to tell our family and friends to come in and invest. Yeah, so that's the goal.
And I love how you keep on saying honest because for those of you who don't know, for those 60 that was here originally, our name was originally Honestfy. But honestly, that kind of sounded a little wacky to start, so we changed up to this.
Yeah.
I love how you keep on saying,
People were asking where our name comes from, and I basically got the idea to just run like a couple words, honest, validity, a bunch of stuff like that through an AI name generator for businesses. And yeah, basically it gave us Validity, and we were like, let's just add the phi for Valify, and then this is how Valify came to life. I know
Yeah,
someone pointed out that it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything in English, and I think that's okay. A lot of company names don't mean anything in English. But it just sounds good. That's what we're rolling with right now, and we're going for like the little purple and blue theme kind of thing going.
we have a
But
few requests to speak. Shall I
yeah, but let's
proceed?
go through the questions first.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole team, we are entrepreneurs. We've been working in project management, and
yeah, literally
many of
everybody
us,
on here is an entrepreneur, which I think was
yeah,
amazing.
many of us
So
have
excited to see.
marketing and management degrees and stuff like that from university. So that's kind of like our background. Um, for me
Yeah.
personally, this is like I think like my second crypto project. This is like one of the biggest crypto projects I've participated in, and I'm just really excited to be here. And we do have a development team that takes care of the code, the Solidity, the React, all that stuff, and we just oversee their operations, and
Yeah. So
that's how we're doing that area.
we're covering pretty much main roles, right? Like technical, business management, marketing. We've got it all. So I think we're pretty much a very solid team. And yeah, and the rest is just learn as we go along and make this as best as to our ability, right?
I think most importantly, like this is a committed team, and this is a team that has been showing up every day for 6-hour meetings and then just being on Discord when we're not in a meeting. So we've been spending the past like 14 days pretty much on here. This has become our life, basically.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
And there's been many people who have left the team. Like we started with many more people, and they're just, they're, I don't know, they just didn't feel like it was
A good fit, I guess.
yeah, or they didn't want to put that commitment in. They still support us, and we're very thankful for that. But we just wanted to make sure that the people who are up here are actually committed to this long term, like over 5 years, 10 years. We're not just gonna like dip.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have the questions ready. I think Bobby's gonna read them. I don't know.
Sweet, let's do
Is
those.
Bobby here?
I think Bob is in the audience. I just
Come
saw his
on, Bob.
name right here.
I
mean, I can read them out for you guys.
Yeah,
Here we
read them
go.
out. Read them out. Read them out.
Let me quick second. AMA questions here. All right, so the first one we got here. So I'm reading the white paper, and I have a question concerning a big issue with presale tokens. Point number one: cash it out for Yieldboxes. Let's say I bought one NFT in the presale. So am I able to buy 50 Vali tokens? If I choose to cash it in Yieldboxes, is the amount of my Vali tokens which I have to give 10 per box, 5 Vali tokens, and I invest 5 Vali tokens, meaning that I could create 10 boxes instead of 5. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So the question, after you buy your pre-sale NFT and the pre-sale starts by the end of January, we're already working on the minting site. That's almost done. We're just gonna do a bunch of testing on it. Once you buy the NFT, that gives you the right to buy 50 Vali tokens at $25 each. That's the number we're running with right now. That could change anytime, and we'll notify the community. But I think that's a good number. After that, you will get your tokens, and you can choose either to vest them for over 10 weeks, so you can get 10% per week after launch, or you can just turn them into yield boxes. And yes, you will need to add the other part in AVAX. So I believe the 50 tokens at $25. Let's see here, just sure. So that would be 1.2K, 1.250. Yeah. And then you would only need to add 1,250 in AVAX, because remember, you're getting if you wait after launch to get your your yield boxes, you will need to add more AVAX because now the price of Vali has gone up. So by buying the pre-sale, you're technically getting a lot of yield boxes for very cheap. Compared to you waiting after the pre-sale, because now the Vali token when it launches is going to be, I don't know, $100, $200. So it's going to cost you the value of 5 in AVAX. So you're going to have to spend a lot more AVAX. So the pre-sale has a lot of benefits. Just for that alone, you're able to get like 10 yield boxes from the very beginning. So you'll be making like one Vali token in the very beginning.
Yeah, cool. Really quick before we go to the next question, I'm getting a couple of DMs. Guys, ask the questions if you have any in our AMA questions, or raise your hand once we're done with these questions we have.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So the next question we have over here is, how long is the pre-sale lasting? Is it until the launch day?
So I think the pre-sale, if we're being like optimistic, we hope to sell out, because by the time the pre-sale comes, we will have like over 5K members. We're growing so much in one day. So I'm guessing the pre-sale will last till we sell out, and I think that's going to be around 1 day. There's been concerns brought up to us by the community saying that, hey, we need to give a fair chance to everyone to get a pre-sale NFT because they've been here. And
yeah, 100%.
I think, we're working on different solutions for that. One that really made a lot of sense was just to limit to one NFT per wallet in the first like couple hours, so everyone at least have a chance of getting one, and then increasing it. And I know the white paper says 10, but we actually changed it to 5 per wallet.
We went from 10 to 5, and now I think we should go lower now.
So. Yeah. Because there's more people that really want that NFT. So let's we'll update the white paper with 5 for now, and we'll keep monitoring how demand is going and stuff just to make sure that people are able to get that NFT, because I know there's whales, there's going to be people who are going to have bots and stuff like that. So we want to really limit that.
And
to
make it
give
as
a
fair
fair
as
chance to
possible.
everyone.
Ultimately.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, and something, I don't know if it's been mentioned or not, but the dev team, I know many projects that give like, I don't know, like 10% or something like that from the total supply of coins to the dev team. We at Valify will not be taking any coins in the very beginning from the max supply. That's something very important that we should point out.
Yep.
We'll be getting pre-sale NFTs, investing like you guys in the project.
Yep. Third question. All right. So from looking at the leadership, it doesn't seem as though many members have extensive experience with crypto projects, etc. Please don't correct me if I'm wrong, but if this is the case, how do you plan on going about tackling this to ensure efficiency in the project being run?
Well, I think we kind of do have a experience, maybe not running crypto projects, but we do have experience with crypto. I think we all have been investing for years now, and we've known to, we can, what is it called, we're able to see the problems with
Yeah.
other crypto projects like Ring and stuff like that, and we're able to identify solutions for that. So I think even though we are not like Solidity programmers, we have people that do that in this team. So that part is covered, and then we're just treating this as a business. It has to make sense. The number has to add up, and if it all makes sense, then it should be ready to go. There's also Vish. We're gonna run it through the mathematician, right?
Correct. So we will appoint tokenomics expert and everything. I mean, we have a fair idea of how we want to implement things, but we want to do this as strict as possible. There's going to be a lot of funds involved. There's going to be, we anticipate a treasury which is going to grow and be very significant. So we want to be as strict as possible in how we manage all that.
Yeah, not to
Yeah,
mention our treasury will be investing like almost 100% of its funds before we even sell a yield box. And there's been some confusion as to what is a yield box. I know other protocols like Ring call it nodes, but it really makes no sense to call it node. Strong Block has nodes because those are actual nodes. So we got rid of that name that doesn't make sense. So we're calling
correct.
them yield boxes, but it's the same thing. So you purchase one and it makes you like daily rewards basically.
Yep.
Can I
All
say
right.
something?
Question.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Blade.
Go ahead.
I want to say something. Someone's DM has sent me a DM right now, and they're asking me if you anticipate selling everything and within the first few hours, and some people might be left out. Aren't you consider increasing your the number of NFTs on sale? So it's something that we could consider if the community,
Once it, yeah.
yeah, if there's demand, that's the easy bit. And the more we raise, the more gets invested. So it's a win-win for the project, right, and for the community as well.
Yeah, maybe we could do just like we were also thinking of, I don't know if you guys like this solution, but that way the community knows and they can maybe vote on it later. But we are also thinking of doing some sort of like a second round of pre-sale. It won't be at the same price because you guys are in here early, so you guys would be able to buy it at a better price. And then second round for just another 5,000 NFTs later on when we have a lot more members. Maybe like 15K members or something like that. But it's gonna be more expensive than the one right now. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
that's something that we have to talk about, and we will probably run some polls for that.
Great.
Yeah, everything we're gonna run to a poll is community based.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Next one. All right, so we got question number 4 over here, guys. And I personally love this one because I get this asked a lot as a business owner myself, especially as like a young business owner. How How old are you guys? What backgrounds do you guys have in the space? What experience do you guys bring to the space to make this a long-term project?
Yeah, most of us are between 21 and 40. Um, and we really are all entrepreneurs in different sectors and different stuff. So we kind of bring like a different perspective, each one of us. And I think that's what gives us the power that, like, the great team that we have. It's just different, the ability to see a problem from many different angles and just find different solutions and vote on them. And, you know, I think that's the most important thing. And I encourage the community to also be proactive and join us in that mission of finding different angles. Because if you guys see something that doesn't make sense, like, flag it, let us know. We want to make sure that everything's running good before the launch, um,
Yeah,
and that everything makes sense.
I think proof of that is that we've changed the Valify engine blueprint. We've changed it I don't know how many times, trying to see it from every angle and see that it works.
Yeah, because it's not like we publish it and it's like, oh, okay, it's done. That's it. Next thing
Yeah.
in the no, there's like Serim is always running numbers. Like, people are always doing stuff, just trying to find the where the the loose ends are, to tie them and make sure that everything is correct.
Yeah.
For the launch. So I think that's very important. Like, as a team, like, we have different perspectives and stuff, and it just brings something onto this project that I don't know if other projects have.
Also, if you guys want to know more information about us, you can just check out the About Us over there as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Or ask us.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So next question we got over here. Number 5. Because a lot of newcomers will be seeking asylum after the ring event, many will use this as an opportunity just to make back their initial investment. And there would likely be a lot of sell pressure while the project is launching. Have the devs consider this, and how will they combat this from the beginning? Oh boy. Now, we've been talking about this a whole lot too.
Yeah, that's a good question. With the
Mhm.
pre-sale, we have really lowered. I don't know if they're referring to the pre-sale or not, but the pre-sale, we have really tried to lower selling pressure. And just alone from our engine, even if people want to sell in the beginning, I think our engine is going to do a great job at just preventing any large sells, because majority of the selling pressure comes from the engine. Like, even if people want to sell, majority comes from the engine that other protocols have. That's why we changed it into AVAX. That's why we're charging AVAX for the yield boxes. Because if you have to invest the treasury to create money to do the buybacks, and you have your treasury in, let's say, Vali tokens, how are you gonna liquidate $100 million or the size of the treasury? You would literally crash your coin. So I think that's something that we have solved. And I hope the people realize that this is a project long term, and it's not like a cash grab that you just come in and take it. And I hope those expectations are, like, very present in the audience, that they understand that this is a project for long term, and we're not here to just cash grab and leave. And this is something for a long time.
Well said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, now next question, number 6 over here we got. It's an interesting one over here. This guy says Daas and DeFi as a service is a failed model. It's not sustainable. I don't think lowering the rewards to 0.1 is enough. How do you plan to make this non-sustainable model sustainable?
Yeah, I think that goes with the engine changes we have made, and the Valify engine that we had come up with, the solutions to each problem. With the pre-sale, with the engine being in the blockchain's native token to be able to invest really quickly into other things, and all those changes plus a lower reward is what will make Valify sustainable. And after running some numbers, we believe that this project will be sustainable for a very, very long time.
Yeah,
It's going
and
to
we
be able
have
to sustain it.
an emergency vault as well, so that we can secure some parts of the funds as well, in case if there are some deviations in the way the the yields are performing, right? So we always have that emergency fund as well. So
Yeah, and those emerging funds will be in stable coins, so there's no risk of like losing value or anything. Those will be staked to make, I don't know, 20% a year or something like that, and at
Yeah,
any moment those funds can be used to buy back in case of an emergency or something like that. So we want to build this runway that allows Valify to, stay strong during those troubling times.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Well said. Number 7 over here. Do you think in the future Valify could multi-cross-chain? I like this question. For example, Phantom. I like Ohm bridge / swap function. You can swap your strong to Ohm and all just take in one transaction. Yeah, can in the future where we make this multi cross-chain is the question.
100%.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
whatever allows ease of entry into the ecosystem, into the Valify ecosystem, is welcome, and we're going to make it easy for the community. The easier it is, the more investments are possible. The more investments, the more yield. I mean, everything is connected, right? So for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Simple.
want to make sure that also when we launch our treasury, and we're gonna have like an AVAX treasury, a BNB treasury, we want to make sure that we can do those buybacks with as little swaps as possible. Obviously, like bridging over to Binance would mean we have to provide liquidity in Pancake Swap, and that's a whole different issue that we're gonna have to um, uh, like solve. And yeah, we're gonna provide funds and stuff, so that's gonna take time to get it up running. But once it's running, the treasury is gonna be able to just from BNB directly to, I don't know, W Valley, and
Yeah.
just buy back completely
And I just want
Valley
to
off.
I just want to correct something I said. I didn't mean more yield. I meant the more sustainable it can be, because we can expand the runway, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
the more better our investments are performing, well, the community's investments are performing, the better runway we can build for the long-term sustainability of the whole ecosystem, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is technically the goal. Have like a runway that's like $300 million or something like
yeah,
that. That
even
would be
so support is in the that will take us through the bad days like a walk in the park, So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the idea.
Cool. Cool. All right, so next question over here. Yeah, we're up to number 8, I think we're on. Yeah, I wonder how they. All right, so next one. Yeah, I wonder how they would elevate the projects and if they get external advisors to draw up the investment strategy.
Yeah. At its core, Valify is a community project, and it really comes down to the community. We could get advice like from outside. Um, but yeah, I don't want
It's
to take
kind of
away
up to
from
the
the
community,
community.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, the community is the one that determines, like, obviously, you guys will be able to submit like what projects you think Valify should invest in, and then we would curate them. We would go over them, trying to see, like, we're not going to invest in like a new spicy coin that comes out, like that's not sustainable. We want projects that are established, projects that have a great community behind it, a great dev team.
Mm-hmm.
So once we find those from the submissions, we will create a poll with the ones that we believe would be the best for Valify, and then you guys have the ultimate word for which ones you want us to invest in,
Cool.
or you want the treasury invested, not us.
Question number 9 over here. What will be the max supply of Valley at launch?
We're thinking about 20 million. We like the price that sort of Ring had. I think it's very an accessible price, between $100 to $400 per coin. So I think 20 million, and we might do some burns in the beginning, but again, that all has to be run with a tokenomic expert, and we're going to do that multiple times just to make sure that we're not
And
having
get
any
multiple
mistakes.
opinions as well, too.
Yeah, more opinions is better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, number 10. What's the burn that you have at the end of Valify tokenomics? Is the Valley burned permanently with constant burns, won't Valley get too scarce to the point of being bad for the project growth?
Yeah, that's something that we want to make sure we go over with a tokenomics expert. We have to add like some sort of minting function to create new tokens so that we don't get to this point that the Valley token is like $10,000, because that's harder for
Scarcity
people to.
and high value. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it helps people who are invested in Valley, but it doesn't help the ecosystem in a long term perspective, because it doesn't bring like new money in it. Valify doesn't need new money in it. That's why we changed the engine. But it's good to have constant pour money into the system just to keep it lubricated. But yeah, we have to really do more numbers on that. For now, we think that half of the, not half, we're gonna put maybe like 20% of what the engine buys back into the reward pool to make sure we have more rewards for future, just in case no one creates new nodes. And then the rest will be burned, and it goes into a wallet that is unretrievable, so you cannot bring the money out of that wallet. It's a dead wallet, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Number 11 here. Can you elaborate more how the Ring Relief project will work? A lot of people are skeptical about it. Where are the funds coming from?
Yeah, so the Ring Relief project, we really wanted to do it. We're ring victims ourselves, and we thought it's a win-win situation for Valley. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or anything. It is a win-win situation for us and for the investors. It does draw a lot of people in, and that's something good. We want to prove to the people that we're doing something good, and that way they stay with us. Again, you're free to grab that money and sell your Valley tokens if you choose, and that's really up to you. That's why we're doing this as unintrusive as possible. So the Valify, the Ring Relief project just goes into people submit their wallet with how many nodes they have. Our wonderful Geek Chimp already created a bot that validates with the blockchain your nodes. And then the funds come from we're going to have the lottery, and the lottery will have, it's explained more in the white paper, the percentages and stuff, but there's going to be some tokens that get burned, some tokens that go into this fund. We are working on putting other funds into it, not only from the lottery, but for now it's just the lottery.
Yeah, I'd like to say something as well, because we've been getting a lot of messages about the security aspect of providing your wallet address. Guys, I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah, no one can do anything with your wallet address except deposit money or funds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so yeah, go
yeah,
ahead, go ahead.
when you send us your wallet address, like that thing you copy from MetaMask, it's like giving us your email. There's really nothing we can do. We can only send you emails. We cannot like access your account or move money. And we didn't want to create a site that you would have to connect your wallet. So it's gonna be like an airdrop. Oh, we're just gonna grab that address and just send you the Valley tokens. That's pretty much it. Like there's no security risk to that, really. So yeah, the funds will come, and then we have like a list. That list will be public soon. Once we have it ready, it's gonna have a list in the order of people that are gonna get the funds and how much funds they're gonna get. There will be no names attached to it, so you don't know who is who. It's just gonna say your wallet. You can find your wallet address, and you know what spot you're in, and then you're gonna be able to see the progress. As that fund grows, we will be able to deposit. The first, second, third. First come, first serve. As we go down the list, as the funds, as more funds get into the wallet, to the treasury, then more funds will be given out to those people in the Ring Relief program till we go down the list. Obviously, there's gonna be a time where we're gonna have to close it and not allow it anymore. More submissions.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much how it works. And again, once you get those tokens in your wallet, you can either sell them, you can turn them into Yieldboxes, whatever you really want. That's really up to you.
And we've mentioned the 5th of Jan as an end date, right? Like, so nodes created after the 5th of Jan will not be taken into account.
Yeah, like if you sit there right now and you're doing the terrible thing of just creating new nodes, because I think that's technically giving more money to Darius. Uh, yeah, but I wouldn't recommend it either way. We will not compensate for nodes after Jan 5th. So any nodes created before Jan 5th will be compensated. Anything after will not, and that goes for AVAX and Binance.
Okay, cool. All right, so next question, and now this question refers to the distribution of tokens. Before I get into the question, let me just explain how the distribution of tokens works. For those of you who don't know, 60 NFTs will go to the most active community members, determined using the ranking system on Discord. 60 NFTs will go to the people who invite the most amount of people on the Discord, once again determined by the invite tracker in Discord. 20 NFTs will go to the top Discord server boosters. 20 NFTs will go to contributors. Now the question is, how would the distribution be done? Will there be a system where 60 NFTs go to the 60 most active people? Or will it be like most active person gets 5, second active person gets 4, etc., etc.? In other words, can you get multiple NFTs by becoming the first one of these areas?
Yes. So that's how the distribution will be: 5 for the first place, I think 3 for the second place, and 2 for the third, and then 1 for each level after that to the 53rd.
Also, that's kind of, I mean, we might change that because, like we said before in the pre-sale, it's going to be on a per wallet basis, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, but yeah.
Yeah, but this is after we're gonna have our NFTs like separated, and the 4,750 will be able to be purchased, and then after they're all sold, we will give the free ones. So there's no confusion. But yeah, you can get, if you're the first person in inviting and in just being active in the server, you will get 2 NFTs. Like there's no issue with that.
Cool. And the last question that we have over here, and then we're going to everything else. Will the 10 NFT giveaway be given to 10 different people?
Yeah, I think this is referring to Twitter. And yes, there'll be 10 different people.
Cool. Now, should we bring some people up to ask some questions? I think we have some people here.
Yeah, we have
4 people raising their hands. I think it's time.
They've been waiting for a while, so
I've just added
let's bring them one at a time.
Legranville. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
We can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, hi. Oh, wow. I'm actually very blessed that you guys accept to talk to me first. Thank you.
You're the chosen one, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Like, I'm a huge follower of your YouTube channel. I took a lot of advice from you. I mean, you're doing a wonderful job. I want to say that, like, a really, really good job. You and I share the same pain when it comes to Ring. I was a really big investor in Ring. Big one. I'm crying right now. My wife, my brother. I was actually brought in, not only my family, but some friends as well. And it's like, wow, we don't know what's going to happen. To be honest with you, I'm still hoping that something good will come out of it. I'm still hoping, Darius will just one day just get up one day and like, you know what, guys, let's turn this over. I'm hoping.
Like come clean with this conscience.
That's wishful thinking.
Some people don't have a conscience, I think, and yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I mean, we can either wait for something to hopefully happen, or we can make something happen. That's how I say it, you know?
All right. So, first thing I want to ask, right? From when I read the white paper, this is gonna be more like, it's just gonna be like strong node, right?
Not exactly, because strong, it verifies transaction, whereas we're actually investing into other passive income producing projects.
Right, I get
Yeah.
that part, but I'm saying the model, like
Oh,
it's
like the rewards.
the
Rewards.
rewards, and yeah.
Yes. So sustainable rewards, very low, and we're starting out low so that we can increase as we go, as we see fit, rather than other projects where they start with some crazy high APY of like 2,000, 20,000%. We want to keep it at a sustainable low percentage to start out with, so we know we can get the price sustained, and then we'll increase it as we see fit.
So from
Yeah.
what I understand clearly, it's 0.1 daily,
Yes.
correct?
Mhm.
Okay, and how many yield box do you need to create one node or one yield?
Like a yield box is like a node basically.
Okay,
So yeah, you need 5 Vali tokens and the value of those 5 Vali tokens in AVAX. And that combined, you pay and you get 1 yield box. And that yield box makes you 0.1 a day.
so AVAX right now it's actually about $80, right? So 5 times 8, that's like $400. With that, you get one yield box. That's what you're saying?
So the way it works, you have to see the price of Vali. Once the token
Oh,
comes out, yeah, let's say the price to keep it simple, let's say the price of Vali is $100.
uh-huh.
So you would need in a normal protocol, you would need 10 Vali, which is $1,000, right?
Correct.
Here you will need $500 in Vali, which is 5 Vali tokens, and then you would need the other $500 in AVAX.
Yep.
But it still makes up to the same amount as if it was 10. It's just in 2 different coins. And that's going to
Wow.
be calculated by the website. Yeah.
Okay.
The website will let you know how much AVAX you need and how much Vali you need to create a yield box.
I see. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, because the issue that they're facing, like Ring, for example, they would charge Ring for the yield box or for their nodes, and then when they bring it into Treasury, they have to sell that Ring to turn it into Binance so that they can invest in other protocols. So we're getting rid of that extra step, and that's a lot of selling pressure that we're removing from our token. So when you pay an AVAX, that's straight AVAX that goes into the treasury and goes directly into investments without having to create selling pressure on the Vali token itself.
That makes a lot of sense. But listen, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this node. I think it's, I don't remember it, but their reward, it's set up and stable coin. I think it's something node, game node, or I don't recall the name. I'm not an investor of it, but instead of using their own token, they use a stable coin. Man,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
something that someone we have a contributor called Nightwatch. Shout out to him. He's very active here. He gave us an idea from another protocol to be able to find a way of paying those rewards in stable. So that's something that we're looking to. It's just you really need a large amount of capital for that, because you do have to give them stable coins to the investors. So that's something that will have to come later, hopefully. That's like version 2, I guess.
okay. All right. So the pre-sale is gonna be when exactly? Do you guys have a date?
Pre-sale will be by the end of January. So last days of January, first like of February.
And it's gonna be $25 per Vali token. Just to be
Yes.
sure.
So you have to buy 1 NFT. That's $250 each. You can have a maximum of 5 NFTs per wallet at this moment. And that would allow you per NFT to buy 50 Vali tokens at $25 each. $25 each.
At $25 each. That's pretty good. It's five NFTs per address, per MetaMask.
Per wallet,
Yeah.
In
per
other
wallet
words,
address. Yes. Correct.
per wallet. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. So if you buy all 5, and then you can buy what is it called? Like
Up to
250
250.
tokens.
Yep.
Yeah, you can buy 250 tokens at $25 each.
At $25 each, and the general sales public, and how much you guys will release the token for?
I think we're thinking over 75.
Correct.
So around $75, $100 each.
Okay. So is there gonna be like a private sale, or or this is just the it's gonna be
The NFTs
Before
It's
everyone.
just a pre-sale.
gives you access to
The pre-sale.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, the
pre-sale, is it going to
pre-sale
be
gives you
private or
access.
is it going to be general?
It's going to
No,
be general.
So anyone can jump in and purchase on the pre-sale.
No, not the
Correct. If they have
coins,
an
just the
NFT.
NFTs.
Right.
yeah, the NFT is general, and then whoever has that NFT is able to buy the token
tokens at
at
pre-sale.
$25
Yeah.
each.
Okay, I didn't know that. So okay, so that's really good. That's really good. So the NFTs then they're gonna be $200 per NFT, correct?
Yeah, 250. Yes.
$250.
$250 per NFT. You can purchase up to 5. And
Yeah, and that allows you to buy 50 Vali tokens per NFT at $25 per token.
that is really good, guys. I hope this project. I'm clear now. I'm good. I'm gonna stick with you guys, and I'll take my chances. I love the YouTuber. I've been with you for quite some time now. I've been reading
you.
all your posts. I think you're doing a wonderful job, man. Keep it up, and I believe in you. I think you can make this work. So
Thank you.
let's
Appreciate
let's
that.
do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's awesome,
I'm
man.
done.
Really
Thank you,
appreciate
guys. Thank you, guys.
No, thank you.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I
Let's
really
invite,
like you. That makes me feel so good. Thank you guys, by the way, for actually checking out the YouTube channel. I really appreciate that, by the way.
yeah, Play does put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah. I made 2
All
videos
right.
today for us, so.
Now we got Eco.
Hey, Echo or Eco, how do you want to pronounce it?
Echo.
Echo?
Echo. Nice.
Well, you
Welcome.
guys can hear me. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble with my headset. That's why I'm using my webcam microphone.
Very good. We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So my question is regarding the first question, which was how do you say it? Read by Blade, regarding the pre-sale. Choosing option number 1 to use the 50 tokens to create yield boxes. So my question is, when are you able to create these yield boxes when you buy this 50 tokens? Are you able to create them immediately, or do you have to wait until the official launch is done and buy or create the yield boxes after the launch?
You want me to answer this one?
Go for
Yeah.
it.
So
Yeah,
I want the community to understand that the pre-sale is going to allow the project to be funded and the development to not only the treasury to start investing, but the development as well of the whole ecosystem. We have started a lot of the work already, but there is going to be a lot more involved. So pre-sale is going to be the beginning of everything, right? What's going to jumpstart the whole system, the whole Valifi engine, right? So the yield boxes is going to come later down the line, but hopefully it won't be too long. We do want to work with tight timelines.
There's one point which I'm worried about, and that is when you're able to create the yield boxes just after the launch, not at the pre-launch. That means if you set up the tokens for $75 or $100 at launch, means that I have 50 tokens bought at $25, but I have to buy like 50, let's say.
No. Yeah,
the AVAX in.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying with the AVAX, because it's going to be higher if you have a higher Vali token, Vali price. But you will, as a pre-seller, we will open the creation of yield box maybe like a couple days before the token goes live, so you can actually just pay the equivalent to $25 per Vali token in AVAX.
That's good.
Yeah. We're not gonna let you pay after, because then it'll be like it's worthless, right? Because you have to pay so much AVAX now that it makes no sense.
Exactly.
So pre-sellers will be able to create their yield box maybe like a day before launch or 2 days before launch.
Great. Nice to hear that. And from my side as well, thank you really much, guys. You're doing a great job. Hope this turns out really well.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
See you.
Okay, let's bring F Gator. I don't know if he quit or he accepted. Something happened.
Oh.
Wait, he went down.
Spectre.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is. What's up, man?
Hey.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Of course, I know y'all probably think I'm just an old country boy from Louisiana, America, but I am. But I did get into crypto. Don't make too much fun of me, but I know what I'm talking about. I'm a teacher by trade. I've been in crypto about 5 years. I've seen the change in the protocols and the crypto world in general, going from just buying tokens to holding tokens to staking tokens to NFTs, et cetera, et cetera. The few concerns I would have and that I've read about are I was an admin on a crypto bank for about 3 years, and the reason I stepped away was because I didn't like what the CEO was doing. He was doing kind of like Ring did, and I don't want to bring them into it too much, but to screw people, they would do promotions or, hey, we're going to promote this and we're going to do this, and if you buy this many Vali tokens, you'll get this many nodes today. We're going to do a 50% off. So I want y'all to know to stay away from that stuff. I'm not saying that may not be something you want to do or you want to do, but I'm telling you that right there is a red flag for a lot of people in the crypto world.
I agree.
100%.
F. Gator,
Right.
it's
100%.
good that you bring that
Yeah.
up. That was one of the things as the team that we got from the Ring experience when we were talking about creating Valify. That was literally the first thing. No sales ever. There's
Yes.
no sales on nodes
Right.
ever.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-sales
Never,
are
never.
time to get in.
It just makes it seem like a big money grab, and if anybody's kind of paying attention, that's what they know that's what that is.
Mhm.
And that's what that guy was doing. So I had to get the heck away from that company. Number two, the NFTs. I will tell you this. My one concern is kind of, I think, like everybody else. What's the chances of us getting an NFT, even though we're here early? Which I've been here for only about 3 or 4 days now, but I was in Ring early, very early. I invested some money that I got from my mom's retirement to help her kind of pay her house off, and I'm going to get that back for her. But with that being said, I was looking into different things. So when I got into Ring, I got into Valley. What's the chances of me getting an NFT? Because every time I go to get an NFT, we're going to launch at this time on this day, and you have access to the website. Then I go on there, and let's say there's 5,000 of them. Let's just give an example. And I'm logged on at, let's say, 2 p.m. Central Time. I'm trying to buy gas. I up the gas fee, and I still don't get one. Well, someone that may have just jumped on yesterday gets one. And I know sometimes that's just the luck of the draw. I get it. But it doesn't sit well with people like me that's been with a project forever or a long time, and then we don't get a chance to get into the pre-sale or get into the project early.
Yeah.
If you're talking about high gas fees,
Hey, I
I'm
feel
sure
you.
you're probably talking
Yeah.
about Ethereum. So,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's something that we want to solve, and we were thinking about doing maybe like a white list, and then people get to commit to purchasing X amount of NFTs, and then you have like a certain window of time that you can go into purchase, so that it's not like a bunch of people just going in at once, and just letting the OG people who are here purchase before we have another huge explosion of members.
Yes. That sounds good.
That's been brought up to us multiple times by the community, and we really want to do something that's fair for everyone.
Okay,
Absolutely.
good. Look, that's all I have. I want to tell y'all thank y'all for putting this together. As soon as it happened, when I knew it was about to be a rug pull, I said somebody that knows a little bit about developing could make a good project, and actually, if they're good-hearted, if they're actually in it for the right reasons, they can make a lot of money. Yeah, they can make people a lot of money, but they also can actually do it right and run it for years to come. And I hope you guys are at the forefront of that. And I'm here to support y'all. If y'all need any help, reach out to me. And I appreciate you trying to recover a little bit of our funds, even if we get 25% of what we lost. We can be thankful and be blessed for that from y'all as a company, as a group, as leaders too. So I appreciate all of
Thank
you.
you, man.
Thank you so much for giving me the time.
Thanks.
Thank you.
man.
Appreciate you here.
Thank you. That means a lot, man. You know, when we really want to create something that lasts a very long time, that's something that the team is very committed to. And like you guys said, we've all been, maybe not all of us, some people here not from Ring, but we all have that sour taste in our mouth. And that's something that, again, we saw the issues, we saw the things that Ring was doing wrong, and we said, hey, this is fixable, this is something that will work.
Yeah,
And that's something that we're working
in a way,
towards.
we channelize that anger, right, into doing something good. So
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something that I want to encourage the whole community. I get people like FUD without reading anything or the white paper or anything, and at this point it's not really necessary. You know, we're adults here, we invest money. We should act like it. You know, we should do our research before we even message anything or say anything in general chat. And I really want the community to be very proactive in what we're doing. You know, I want you guys really involved as if you were part of the core team, because that's gonna give us another perspective into what we're doing. You know,
I think
we have
a
like
channel.
seven different.
We have a channel for that as well, right? There's a get involved channel.
Yeah, we you
Get
know,
involved in ideas.
even if you don't want to get involved and you just want to mention something that you saw that doesn't make sense in the white paper or something like that, I really encourage everyone in the community to just reach out and talk to us. We're very candid and we're very open to hearing what you have to say, and that's basically what we're doing, you know. But just having a proactive community prevents us from making stupid mistakes. You know, we are a pair of like 7 brains together, like 14 eyes. We're looking at this every day, and sometimes we will miss stuff. You know, things happens. You know, we're so deep in it, like just every day that things fly over our head, and we want to make sure that people understand that that is possible and that you are able to point something out to us and talk to us. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
So let's try to be all productive. Let's try to be all adults, and you know, let's not try to spread just FUD like crazy, because it really doesn't make any sense, and nobody needs that right now when we just suffer that from Ring. You know.
Mm-hmm. Very well said.
Yep.
Very well said.
We got one more guy, Destruction.
Yeah, destruction, and then IDF, and then another one.
Destruction.
Oh,
What's
I
up?
know him.
Yeah, destruction.
Yeah, we were talking
Oh.
yesterday, my boy. What's up, man?
Man, hold on.
Hey.
So, let me take a quick sip of water for my questions.
That's right, Mike.
I know what you're doing.
Well, so Crypto Ed, I heard that you don't like Australian beer, you don't like the movie Encanto. I'm a little bit disappointed I wasn't the first one picked for questions. But no, really, my question is, did you guys have any concepts of the NFTs that you were looking at? And I'm just assuming that if you did, you're going to present that to the community on kind of voting on several NFTs that they might
We've
like.
done that already.
That was really almost my
yeah.
question.
We're running a contest to the designer of the NFTs. If anyone wants to design something and the community votes for it, they will get rewarded.
Yeah, there's a submissions channel as well, and we made an announcement as well regarding that, I think.
Well, no, I understand that. But prior to that, have you guys yourselves like figured out NFTs that you like, pictures and whatever pixel art that you guys like that you submitted? And
yeah, we have a couple of ideas, but we don't have anything like solid. Like, we have a couple of ideas what we like, but if you guys come up with something better, like, definitely, you know, we'd rather have like an NFT made by you guys, to be honest, than us, you know. So please give us as many submissions as you guys have. Even if you're drawing something on a piece of paper, you know, we can always hire somebody to make it actual. Like, if you guys have a good idea and you're not very graphically enabled or something like that, use Adobe, draw it out, put it under submissions, and if we like it, if everybody votes on it, we're actually putting it to fruition.
Absolutely. In
Oh, okay.
fact, yeah, we focus on development of the whole platform first, and the the imagery we've left for the last bit. But the other things are actually ongoing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Because I have some like no vaccine dragons that hopefully you can make look prettier than I did.
Remember that conversation yesterday?
Sweet. All right. Well, thanks again. I
Hey,
tell you that everybody
discussion.
from Ring, we do appreciate that you guys are kind of doing something that's beneficial for everybody, really, and kind of giving us a safe harbor to kind of put trust back into a project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Thank you. It was fun talking to you the other night. I hope we can do it again, man. On the
Yeah,
chill
man.
side. And anyone's
Yeah,
welcome to
I'll definitely
join.
jump in. Just like if I'm not paying attention, just like shoot me a DM or something, but I'll try to like pay attention to general and jump in when I can.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I had to like hide in the bathroom from the kids and the wife.
I do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean they can't beat the door down yet, so I'm good.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming
Cool.
up here.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get the next one.
Yeah. And then let's get a monster wonderful server booster, man.
Rare breed Ray Ray. What's up, Ray Ray?
Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
What's up, man?
Okay, the only question that I have is y'all say pre-sale, right? I understand, I get the concept of that. But my thing is this, like a lot of us got fucked over on Ring. We all know that. Now we're here early. So can there be a private sale for the ones that's here early? It'd still be labeled pre-sale, and then do another sale for the general public later on after that. That way everybody gets a chance to get an NFT.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something that we're looking into. But we want to make sure that the people who are here from the very beginning get a chance to purchase one.
Yeah, that's what
At
I'm
least
saying.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't want 7. I just need 2. You know what I'm saying? But so it's like I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's like okay, I had like maybe 11 nodes, never got a chance to get $1. You know what I'm saying? A profit back from Ring. So then here it is, another project jump up, and then okay, well I got a chance to grab something, and just like the other guy said, Mike don't get anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll
So if
Yeah.
you could do maybe like a private
reduce.
first, and then do another sale open to the public.
Yeah. We might cap the max per wallet as well to like we were thinking of 5 and we thought that was a good move, but we'll have to reduce it even further, I think.
Yeah, we think we might need to reduce it even further for now. And if they don't sell out, then we'll increase the cap so that people can buy more.
I think that's the best way of doing it.
Yeah. I also want to see if we can add like a captcha, to make sure that people are human, the people who are buying the NFTs. I don't know if that's possible, but that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
We should pass it on.
Possible, but they would have to sign the transaction manually, right? Click a button, right?
Regardless of the hospital.
Yeah, but people use bots, so the bots will sign the transaction for them, and then that's how they steal everything.
Yeah.
But I think if we add the captcha and people have to verify that they're humans and they're not a robot, that would be really, really good.
Well, see, and then that's where the private part comes in. Where I was talking about, like I was in Gigi. Now I'm out of work, so I just spend a lot of time on Deck Screener, and I see what the bots are doing. But the bots are not in the community; they're not in Discords, so they don't know what's going on. But once you make it public, you know what I'm saying? Then these people that behind the bots can program the bots. Okay, I want to do such and such, such and such. Because when Gigi was on ESC. And we switched over to we was on AVAX, and then we switched over to BSC. The bots had no knowledge of that, so the bots was still buying and selling, but they didn't even know we switched network. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Definitely, like the information for the exact day and drop will be posted here on Discord first. Like it's not going to be public, you know.
Yeah, no,
That's going to be
once,
for the
and
Valifi
the site
community.
will be protected.
once you put it out there,
Yeah, and the site will be protected so that we avoid people programming bots beforehand and all that. Yeah, so we'll definitely take that into account.
yeah, but other than that, that's basically all I had. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else. You know, because I know them bots, man, they can help a project, but they can also hurt one at the same time.
Absolutely.
Chelsea, man, I know exactly what you're talking about. One of my buddies that trades like shitcoins, he has a room where he set up a bot like that. So trust me, I understand completely where you're coming from, and I understand that can get in the way. So we try to do everything in our power to be able to kind of get rid of that.
When I noticed the problem, I sat there and I watched a bot sell $750,000 worth of GG in a matter of 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And after that bot did that, the project never really recovered.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna set boundaries to stop bots from coming in and just destroying the system.
Yeah, whales are whales.
But thank you for bringing that up. That's a good idea. Yeah. That's something we're gonna work on.
Yeah, but I thank you guys, you know what I'm saying? And I'm behind you, you know what I'm saying? I'm behind you 100%. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to live extravagant, you know what I'm saying? I get me 2 NFTs plus whatever's coming my way, and that's good enough.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
For the waves.
I didn't go out today. I had a lot of errands to run for on the work side, so kind of just staying in. And then I saw the AMA kick in, so I rushed home as soon as I could. So here I am.
Yeah.
All I wanted to say was, everyone suffered from the Ring project, and all of us are victims from it. But when it comes down to the value of what it means to be a community, like I just feel like Valify just took that and like grabbed it by the throat and was just like, "You're mine, bitch," So I just feel like giving back to like you'll never see like a hedge fund get liquidated and pay back their investors. They just keep going. But with the very fact that this project is even taking a step forward to bring the community back together to reinstill faith in to the system that we're trying to what Valify is trying to prove. I just feel that like that is such a like something that like people like Darius wouldn't fathom to even like consider. So I just
Something
want to
noble.
thank I just want to thank the entire team, for if it wasn't for everyone getting fucked by Ring, then I'm pretty sure this project wouldn't have even been coined. So I thank Ring for that, and I thank you guys for instilling something that will actually do what it's supposed to do and not like false promises basically. So that's basically all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say thank you to that, and I just you don't see crypto projects that pop up and want to give back to the community for something that failed, and I just want to say that that's like a first mover advantage to you guys, and I'm here for the long run, so I'm excited to see what this project does.
Thanks,
man.
Alonso. Really appreciate
man.
that.
Thank you for being a server booster too.
Oh,
It
that's
means a lot, man.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'm just fueling my crypto mind on my computer and from my Matic gambling to fuel this Discord for you guys. So
Dang, man, thank you.
You brought up something really true that's the only thing I thank Darius for every night for Valify. Other than that, I don't thank him for anything else.
yeah, I kid you not, like exactly from like what I had mentioned to you last night, Cryptoid, about one of the other mods from Ring, Gumby. I don't know if you guys remember him. He actually started another project also because of what happened with Ring. So it's kind of like like a branch off seed that fell down and it's growing bigger, better, stronger than the original tree.
Yeah, we want to make this a
It's
blessing,
like they say. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say that we want to make this. We want to make Ring, whatever happened, a blessing. Instead of what had happened. Like we should like get
Yeah. It's what inspired this, and I always go with the thing that there's a reason why that door closed, and new ones will open always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course, man. And I'm just thankful for you guys for taking that initiative to actually, take that step and actually make something happen. Because, everyone else, people that don't take the initiative, if they lose the money and it's just on to the next one,
Yeah.
or they'll just open their
Yeah, we
sorrow.
want to,
But like I
you know,
said,
Yeah, that's
I'm just,
that's the thing in DeFi. In DeFi, no one's here to pay you back for anything that failed.
oh
You
yeah, of
know,
course.
and we want to do something about it. That's why we
Yeah,
decided to create the Ring Relief Fund.
yeah, no, and like I said, that all I wanted to say was you guys are awesome for doing that, and that's essentially what a core community or a community of investors coming together is supposed to do. Not just fuck your people over and boot them off of Discord if they're saying something like during an AMA, and I just want to say that rock on and Valify for life, and hopefully this goes for longer than you guys expect, and I'm boosting the Discord, and I'm here for the long run.
likewise, man.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for your
Thanks.
Thank
words,
you.
man. We can have more chats about the jellyfish on Twitch at another night.
You're those little blue fucks, bro.
Yeah. All right, bro. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I
All right,
want a
just-
Valify shirt, man. I love everybody here, by the way. I'm gonna buy myself a Valify shirt and buy one for the team as well.
Absolutely. Just some
We need-
merch right now.
We need some merch right now.
Let's get the last one in. Ja 1H, and then we'll do the closing, and then we're all set for today.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. He's not
He's
answering.
not answering.
Is he still here?
Oh wait, Craze
Craze
just
is
came
here.
in. Let me request Craze because I don't think Ya is here. Oh, Ya's here.
Crazy, come back to you in a second. Yeah, is your mic working? Mic check, mic
Ya,
check.
what's up, man?
He's
Hello.
muted.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
Craze.
There you go.
there I
Yeah.
am. Okay. I'm sorry, man. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
man. How are you?
Hey, first of all, I wanted to thank you guys. I know you're hearing it a lot today, in the past few days. But yeah, I was one of the early contributors to Ring, investors in Ring. So to see this new project pop up, I mean, it relieves a lot of stress. So I just want to thank you guys for that. And then I had two questions, real quick questions. Are the yield boxes or the NFTs, are they transferable?
No, they will not be transferable because that allows for hackers to just hack your account and take your yield boxes.
Okay. Thank you. And then the final question, or it was more of a what you guys remind me of. In the insurance business, there's a fund that people contribute to, and if an insurance company fails, then they cover the losses of the customer. So this is something that I think is very interesting, and it sounds like something similar to that, to where to build confidence in the whole industry, there's some sort of a recovery fund or something like, or just lack of a better word. That's it for me, guys. That's all I wanted to say. I want to say thank you, and thanks for answering the question. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for coming up, and that's something
Thank
that we
you.
can look into. So thank you. All right, we have the last guest, the OG Squad Craze, man. Come on board, man. What's up?
Guys?
How are you, man?
Good. How you doing?
Great.
So something that popped in my head while I was just sitting here listening, and I know some other projects do it. Are you guys going to be locking away any Vali tokens before the project launch from the supply, or no?
Mm-hmm. Locking away, you mean for the team?
No, because I know that there's some. So like a
Because we're
project
really
that
going to
I'm-
test that.
Okay, because the project that I'm referencing, I got into. I don't mean to name drop another project on here, but I got into Titano, and they have a bunch of tokens like locked away in a treasury somewhere that they burn every so often to kind of keep the price up, I want to say, or they do something
Oh,
with burning tokens. I'm not sure on the exact science behind it, but
I don't think we have to do that.
Yeah, I don't think we have to do that because the treasury will purchase and burn at the same time. And it sends it to a wallet that we have no control over.
okay. I was just curious as all.
We have the
I don't
vesting
know much
period
about
for
locking
the
away tokens, but
and the pre-sale, right? It's not directly related to what you're saying, but yeah, a vesting period is there so that there's no that much selling pressure on the token in the beginning.
okay. I just wasn't sure. I know this was something I just thought of off the whim. I didn't really think about much else beside it, but I figured I'd just ask just in case.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary, but if it is, we'll definitely do it. We have no problem with that.
All right, guys. Well, thank you. Keep up the good work as always.
Thanks, Craze. Thank you
I'm
so
here for the
much.
long run.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being here from the very beginning, man.
The
Yeah,
OG.
I remember the night I followed the chain. I saw the Finding Ring devs, and I think it was Chimp and Blade. You guys were like, "Screw it, let's do it," and then you guys started this, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna follow it, and
hope for the best.
Yeah.
Brace for impact.
Exactly. I was like, you know what? It can't get much worse. So.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Right.
Take care.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, I remember that day, bro.
That day was crazy.
We all were like, yo, fuck it. Fuck Ring. Let's just do it ourselves,
Okay, we have one more speaker, and that's it. That's it. Any more questions you guys have, you can put them in the AMA questions, and we can answer in next AMA.
We're going to be doing a lot of these AMAs, by the way. We love talking.
Yeah.
What's up, Topher?
Yeah. Hey, thanks guys for letting me speak. I actually have a follow-up question to that relates to the other gentleman's question about insurance, which is there are a number of tokens and projects out there that are specifically trying to provide insurance. And what I've noticed is some of the yield farming aggregators that are out there are actually starting to offer that as an option for you when you invest in particular liquidity pools or whatever it is you're signing yourself up for there. So I strongly suggest you guys consider doing something like that. Make it an option. Typically, those coins will erode your profits by some small percentage, but for me, I would prefer to invest in a project that has a feature built in through real integration, so that it's easy for me to say, "Yep, give me a little bit of that CVR token now, please." Right? Right? Yeah, and bundle it, and that way there's a little protection built in. So anyway, that was it. Just please consider doing that, because I think that'll actually set a lot of people's minds at ease.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. If that increases the sustainability of the project, that's something that we'll definitely consider doing. Sure. We just have to look more into it and make sure that it's correct for Valifi. It's the right move. Yeah.
Yep.
But absolutely. Thank you, man.
Yep, sure.
All right, so I want to thank everyone for being live in the AMA. I want to thank our OG squad for being here from day one. I want to thank our server boosters for boosting this wonderful server. I also want to thank our mods for putting together all the questions, thank the team, and thank each and every one of you for just being here and supporting us in this journey. This is your project. Yeah, the Valifiers. This is as much as your project as ours, and I want to give a special thanks to Cass for helping us grow this community a lot. We hope to bring into the team very soon, and just thank everyone, man, for just being present, being proactive, and not letting crazy people with FUD get into our beautiful ecosystem that we have here.
Thank you all.
Really
I guess
appreciate
that'll be it. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, just reach out to us. You can post it in general chat or just flag a moderator down and they'll be able to get it. We do have a lot of members, so it's kind of getting hard to read every single message you guys post. So we're doing our best, and if we don't see your message, we're truly sorry. There's just so many and so many good ideas and stuff, so it's it's kind of wild. But yeah, just a successful AMA, and I want to thank everyone for being here.
All right.
Yep. And also, guys, the AMA, I have it recorded. It should work this time. Give me a couple of minutes so I can upload it, and I'll send it out as a link for everybody to rewatch if you missed anything.
Yep.
Awesome.
But yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Bye bye.
Have a good day and good night. Happy weekend. Bye bye.